forget your name. Jennifer, Allison, Philippa Sue, Deborah, Annabelle too. I forget your name. Jennifer, Allison, Philippa Sue, Deborah, Annabelle too. I forget your name.
This is a reading from the groom. True love is like a rubber chicken. It's soft and durable, often overwhelming. And most of all, it hits you over the head when you least expect it.
Bless these rings which you are about to give to each other as a sign of your love and fidelity. And so, Jason, you will take this ring, place it in Chantal's left-hand finger.
Here's that ring you wanted. Sorry, I had to. I just had to. I'm trying to be good. I really am. Okay.
Chantal, take this ring.
Oh, sorry, what do I say?
Chantal, take this ring. And the two of you, your two witnesses, I will invite you to come to the table to sign the official document, and then we'll be close to the end.
Do you want to sit? You sit.
You got to sign first, Jason.
I sign here?
On the top line here.
No, we're taking some with beer, some without.
Some with beer, some without.
Yeah. So you guys can go there.
Always look at the girl in white.
Yeah.
That was solid gold.
I hope you got that. Chantal and I met, I guess, at a nightclub about 14 and almost a half years ago, and we went on a date, and we went to Grapes, the old Grapes on Kenniston, and I had all these tests that I did of all these silly jokes I would do, like I would have the spoons walking around the forks on the table, and I'd say, "What are those doing?" They're walking around the forks, and then I would pick up the salt and pepper, and I would have them go shoop shoop a doop, like, and I'd say it's salt and pepper, and really bad jokes. And if she was still laughing, then it would be a second date, and somehow she withstood that. And so it's been 14 and a half years since. Yeah, but we've been together so long now we don't go on dates anymore, so it's fantastic.
I just have one question. Are you mofos ready to start the party? Yeah, okay, good. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are here to celebrate the marriage of Jason Beck to his one true love, Sidney Crosby. And playing the role of Sidney Crosby tonight will be Chantal Beck, ladies and gentlemen. And have you guys seen Jason's wedding ring? If you haven't seen it, you got to come up and have a look at some point tonight because it's got little Pittsburgh Penguin logos all over the ring. It's very romantic. One logo for every member of the team he slept with. It's perfect. If you want the happy couple to kiss, you come up, you pull a joke out of the bag here, you tell it. It could be a long joke, could be a short joke. You tell it, and then the couple will kiss. Now, to start it off for us, we have a special guest. It's one of Jason's ex-girlfriends who agreed to come in. I don't want to spoil the surprise. Come on in. There she is.
The biggest argument I've ever had with my girlfriend was when she said it was about time I made an honest woman of her. So I called up Revenue Canada. Jason, I got a bone to pick with you. You promised me I could be the flower girl at your wedding. You bastard!
My parents split up when I was 16, and at first I thought it was my fault.
Because they'd argue and say the same things like,
I hate that boy.
that stupid kid is ruining our lives.
Then there was the long, drawn-out custody battle.
My mom lost. Got full custody. Buzzing!
Way in the distance, in a sea of white, I see this 90-year-old man. He's battling the wind and the 5-foot snowdrift. He gets closer and closer. He gets all the way up to the door of the 7-Eleven. He crawls up on his hands and knees. And I said, "Can I help you? Do you need food, water, medical supplies?" You finish.
And he goes,
"Players light."
Now that's a Winnipegger.
When Jason first asked me to roast him at his wedding, I jumped to the opportunity to tell him that I'd already been booked. Somewhere, anywhere. My God, I wish I was somewhere, anywhere. He said, "Tazzy, just do 5 minutes of funny stuff." And I said, "You first." Jason said, "Come on, all you have to do is, all you need is some jokes to make me look stupid." And so, since I don't have a DVD of a set, here we go. They say when you're roasting a good friend, someone you truly admire, the words come easily and roll off your tongue. And this next fella that I really adore as a human being, he's a fantastic comedian, and I really, really consider him a close friend. Oh, that was what I wrote for Dan Lee Cup. Never mind, sorry. When I first saw Jason's show, my thought was, wow, that's the worst K.D. Lang impersonator ever.
Oh, that's gold. I gotta compete with salad? Can't compete with salad. Everyone's eating their salad still. Well, Jason, it's nice to know I'm not in your top 7. So you're not getting A material, that's for sure. And of course, Taz does 25 minutes, but whatever. I've got a fairly solid 3 minutes that I'm gonna stretch out to 4. So so I also should say that this is by far the gayest wedding I've ever been to. I could get married to Siegfried and Roy, and it would be less gay than this wedding. Cher could be our minister, and it would still be less gay than this wedding.
Nice to be here, it is. First announcement I must make. License plate number R2D2 C3PO. Please move your land speeder. A Wookiee you are blocking. Tough crowd this is. A material I must do. I am here to roast my very good friend, Jason Beck. Jason Beck has much in common with the Star Wars character Jar Jar Binks. Both make people laugh for all the wrong reasons. Are there any birthdays in the house? No? I had a birthday recently, and my grandmother, I asked her to buy me a gift that would summarize my personality and lifestyle. She bought me a t-shirt that said I got crabs from Princess Leia. Who wrote that joke? Now, local humor I must do. I like your city, Winnipeg. It reminds me of Alderaan after it was blown up by the Death Star. Didn't think that would get a laugh, I did.
This is also a very important day for my parents, as Chantal is the first one in our family to have a traditional wedding with dogs walking down the aisle, rubber chickens, comedians, that sort of thing. The rest of us just elope to Vegas to tie the knot. Chantal, you're kind of ruining the tradition here.
I could talk about what a great guy, a loyal friend, genuine, unselfish, humorous person Jason is. Or since I have such a long history with Jason, I could bring up a lot of really embarrassing stories that none of you have heard. So let's put it to a vote. Should go from the heart or embarrassing stories? I don't know, Jason. It seemed pretty close there, but the heart. Okay. Well, no. I used to get phone calls from Jason all the time, and he would be like, "Oh, I met this wonderful girl. She's just like me. She likes this kind of music. She's into hockey. She's this, she's that. She's exactly like me." And then a couple days later, he would call me up and say, "Oh, I had to break it off. She was completely neurotic."
Before I say anything else, I'd like to Chantal for finally giving in and agreeing to marry me after all these years. For the last 14 years, I've been like, come on already, let's make the dogs legal, you know? Chewy keeps asking me, my mommy and daddy aren't married, you know? The worst thing, she would taunt me. You know, we'd be in Burger King and she'd grab an onion ring and she'd be like, here's that ring you wanted. 30 seconds in, I'm recycling my own material already. I don't know about you, but I'm sick of my own act after these kisses. I really am. I thought I was sick of my own jokes before. Yeah, I'm not reading any of them, believe me. I can't even write new material for my wedding speech. That's pretty bad. Before I go any further, I'd like to announce that Chantal has agreed to take my name. So from now on, she'll be going by the name Jason Violet. Just want to let you know. Zing! Oh, it was silly. Woohoo! Yes!
Well, I'm not comfortable at public speaking, so I gave Jason a list of who I'd like to thank and asked him to type it up for me. First of all, I'd like to say that in the 14 years Jason and I have been together, whenever we had a disagreement about something, he was right every single time.
Degrading.
In fact, the next argument we have, he will be right then too. Last time I let him write something for me.